Well, hello there.
Hello there.
Today is Sunday, and I felt like making another video. I don't know if this is gonna be a separate video on its own, or if this is gonna be mixed in with another video of me working on the Deuce and a half. A project that I need to catch you guys up on is that I have been making a toolbox that is going to go in this square above the spare tire. Normally there's a spare shovel accessory carrier there, but I removed that because I have no use for that. And with this big long road trip of 2,300 miles I'm about to go on, I figured I could use some extra space to store all my equipment that I might need in case I get a blown flat, or fingers crossed nothing else other than a flat. Go ahead and get this bed opened up so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. Surprised I was able to do that one-handed.
That's what she said.
All right, so what we got here is a toolbox. Now this came off of a 5-ton, and as you can see, there's some primer on here. So I'll insert some pictures into this video here, but this box is a lot longer, and what I did was I took the middle section out, shortened it, and then had the middle welded together, because the original box is it's too wide to fit up in here in that spare tire carrier area. So I ordered this off of eBay. Paid more than I wanted to for it. That's all right. One thing that you guys are gonna watch me do today is I gotta drill a little hole right here for the safety latch, so that way nobody can come in here and steal anything. And I also might get to painting it today. I don't know if I'm gonna paint it yet, but we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna mark this with white paint so I can see where it's rubbing up on here, so I know exactly where to drill the hole. I'm gonna drill the hole from the inside. Oh, I thought I got a white one. That's all right, black will still show up. Now I got my hole. Whoops. That's okay. We ain't gonna worry about that. It'll be painted green. Make a little smiley face. Ah. There we go. I'll have to come back in with a file. But that with that. Let's see. Oof. Alright. So I gotta go a little bit lower. I ain't gotta go any higher. It ain't gonna be perfect, but as long as it'll hold from someone stealing it. So just that little part there I gotta trim off. A little wonky. That's alright. I could actually just take a file and file that down. It'd probably be better, more accurate than using my drill bit. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. For now though, let's move on. This is a glad hand for the driver's side of the vehicle. And I actually broke that brass valve. So what I ended up doing is I bought a new valve, bought stainless steel piping, and bought a new glad hand end. Now this didn't come yellow. I had to sand it down with, I think I used 200 grit sandpaper. Just give the primer something to stick to. Then I went over it with yellow. And yeah, new stainless steel in here. And looking pretty nice. Hopefully it won't break again. I won't break it again. That way you guys got a good view. You can watch me struggle to get this in here. Hopefully it gets in here. This bracket here was actually angled. Came down from here. So I cut off about just an inch right here. Slowly comes up closer and closer, makes contact here. I need to do that. There, here's a good angle. That way I can get the box in here. I should have, if I did my measurements correctly, I should have an inch of clearance. Oh boy, it's a close one. Look at that. That's gonna be super convenient. This is the mounting bracket that box came off the 5-ton. I can't remember if it was a Steven and Stewartson or Stewart Stevenson. I'm dyslexic. But I'm thinking about trying to use this. Definitely on the right side of the box, there's going to be enough room for this. And it should clear the tire. I'll have to figure out some sort of custom bracket for the left side. But if I can use this, it'll save me a lot of time. This is sturdy. And it'll be able to hold much more weight than I'm ever going to put in here. And that's going to be perfect. Well, silly me, I didn't bring my angle grinder out here, and so I might have to cut this video short or continue it on to another day when I'm working out here. Now, some of you might ask, well, just go grab your angle grinder. Well, as you can see here, I'm in a back alleyway of where I live. That's the parking structure. I live on the other side of the parking structure, because there is no room to park this beast. And I don't have a garage. So I make do with what I got. My Deuce and a half is pretty much my toolbox. So once I get this toolbox, once I get an actual toolbox on the side of this thing, it'll be very convenient for me whenever I got my little projects, working on my daily, or maybe my RX-7 back home when I go to California. That'll be nice. Well, first things first, I'm gonna have to zip these guys off. Oh yeah, we got a high clearance problem. I'm gonna say safe bet. Probably cut it here for now. Gosh darn it, I marked up my fresh paint. Oh. I got myself a free straight edge. All right, so I ended up going back to my place to get the angle grinder. So let's get to cutting. That's pretty straight. Good enough for government work, right? Oh yeah, that was plenty of room cut off. Okay, so we're gonna have to raise that up a little bit. It's probably gonna go. Clearing the tire, that's good. And so yeah, I'll have to put a hole here. I'm not gonna use those, probably put a hole here. So the difficulties of working by yourself, not having an additional 2 hands, but I was able to get this toolbox sitted practically perfectly level with this DeWalt battery.
What did he say?
Sitted practically perfectly level, wedged in between this tire right here on the last tread. And after taking some measurements, that's where I want it. It's exactly where I want it. Barely got some clearance here, and barely got some clearance up here at the top. And I'm super proud. Hey, what's up guys? Sorry for that last cut. The battery on my GoPro died. So it is now a different day. It is the following week, Saturday. And it's time for some painting. Hey, what's up guys? It's a different day. The first thing that I already know you guys are gonna comment on is my mustache. It's No Shave November. That's why I'm growing the mustache. By the time you guys see this video, it will most likely be past November. But anyways, let's continue. I'll give you an update on what I've been doing. So it's about 2 weeks later, and I got the toolbox all painted green. I drilled my hole here to get access to the spare tire, so that way I can lower it down. And I also painted the bracket here, and I went ahead and already mounted it up with 2 grade 8 bolts, and that was a pain in the butt, but I got it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slide the toolbox in there. I will be making another bracket to hold the toolbox on this side, but I'm thinking I might shift this over. The spare tire bracket is mounted by 4 big bolts, and as you can see, I have 2 inches where I can shift it over and possibly fit another one of these right along here. But for now, With the toolbox resting on this and it being bolted down to this with 2 additional more grade 8 bolts. Look at that, there we go. Now I just gotta match the camo here. And that looks like it was meant to be. I got all this space in here now. This is gonna be very nice on my road trip back to California. Well, I think that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one, whenever that may be.